Hey there everybody, Johnny here bringing you an episode of Vainglory, and this is going to be one of the new features in Spring Season 1. Update 1.16, and that is Battle Royale. This was my first ever Battle Royale match. Because I have a friend of mine who plays very frequently as well, and basically that's who is on my team right there, Jollybomber. Thank you so much for setting this up together with your friends, because you know I don't have many friends and it's hard for me to arrange a party like this. So unfortunately he wasn't able to get the 6th person in the game, so we're kind of uneven here. It's just me and Jollybomber versus 3 of his friends on the other side. So it's 2 versus 3, seems unfair, but let's see how it all turns out. Okay, so they in Battle Royale, in case you guys are new to the whole concept, is that you don't get to choose your heroes. When you go into the match, the system will basically choose a random hero for you, and this hero is not repeated in the enemy team. Okay, so that means it is a unique hero in the game. However, you do not get a choice as to who you get to choose. So when I started the game, I was like, oh, I'm Kestrel. Okay, cool. Let's see what I can do. Most likely because there's no probably Jollybomber being Fortress, we want to be a CP Fortress. I will probably go weapon power in that case. So I decided to buy some weapon items. As you can see, the thing about this game is that you also start off with about over 1,000 gold, I think. And then you also get level 4. You are starting off at level 4. So the whole idea behind this game is to be fast and furious. You're not allowed to go into the jungle. You're only allowed to stay in lane. You start at level 4, so you reach your peak very early in the game. The minions give you more money than otherwise in a normal match. And the whole idea is for everyone to get the items quick, and it's like a bit of like a how you say, just a really quick battle. Most battles only last about 8 to 10 minutes. Of course, depending on how long it takes to kill the enemies, of course. If there's a big standoff, then of course it'll take much longer. But it shouldn't, okay? Because the whole idea is for you to just push into the enemy base as quick as possible. The other change is that the turrets no longer have the barrier, so you can just go ahead with the entire team to just push the turret down. It's not like in the previous case where the turret had a barrier and then you couldn't just go ahead and tank the turret by yourself. But now that's changed in Battle Royale. One more thing is that there's one more change. Oh yeah, you can't go back. There's no way for you to port back to base until you die. Like for example, Jollybomber. I don't think Jollybomber dies here. Yeah, so it's very fortunate that we're still alive. We actually got 1 kill as well, so that was really good on our part. I'm missing my ultimates left, right, and center, man. So yeah, the only way you can go back and buy items is when you die, like that. So Jollybomber dies there, but I do make the Koshka pay for it as well. And the good thing is that he gets to buy his stuff. Now, do take note, in Battle Royale, it's very important that you understand that they do have respawn timers that increase as the game goes by. So the later in the game, the longer the respawn time. And I think it goes up to 50 seconds if I'm not wrong. I'm always wrong, but it's about there, okay? But if you die early in the game, it's about 10 seconds or so. And then increased to about... It gets higher and higher to 50 seconds, right? I think. So if you were going to die, I would say die early, because you would have to spend the money that you have. For example, I have 5,000 gold, and I'm yet to die. Don't worry, I'll die very soon, but I have 5,000 gold. I can use this money to get lots of tier 3 items. So it's a good idea for me to actually just go ahead and commit suicide right here. But I need my lane to be pushed, because if it's not pushed, then the enemies could get a turret out of this. If the lane is pushed, I can go ahead and so-called commit suicide in that side, so as to go back. So it's very interesting, this game. I really look forward to. I was so interested in playing this game. I was so hyped. I remember playing this game for the first time. This kind of match for the first time, that is. And there you go. I think this is my first death. Yeah, there we go. I was like, yay, I died. And Koshka died out of that as well. So that gives the enemy team less pushing power on our turret, where hopefully Jollybomber playing Fortress can hold the line for this time being. So here I am. I'm just gonna get my few items. I can afford so many things now. I'm gonna get some attack speed. I'm gonna get some shield for that Koshka, and I think because of Adagio as well. So yeah, and I just straight out got an Aegis. and I'm deciding, okay, what should my next item be? I'm gonna get more attack speed, and I'm off to go. So actually I could have bought more items, but I think that I needed to get out in time. So that's the thing, you see, you can't just take your time to think, oh, okay, what should I get? What should I get? Because sometimes when you're playing a new hero, you don't know what to get, right? So it's normal that you will take your time to shop. So it's very important that you don't take too long, because the longer you take, the more time the enemy has to push down the lane. So that's really bad. Now Jollybomber goes down there. I'm gonna have to be careful here, because I'm still defending the lane. Here I'm laying down quite a bit of damage onto the enemy team, because I am weapon power. Weapon power does hurt a lot on Kestrel, I can tell you that. Her basic attacks hurt so much too. So there you go. Look at how much damage I'm doing to the Adagio right there. And just basic attacks, by the way, not even my A ability. Okay, my glimmer shots, that is. Okay, so and now I'm just gonna hold the line as much as I can until Jollybomber comes out again. He does come out, and we're all good to go now. Oh, that Adagio is so weak, and I was like, oh, that's unfortunate that there was a minion right in front of me. I could not put down one more glimmer shot, and that's the thing about Kestrel in lane. Kestrel in lane, difficult because it's so hard for her to get the shots onto people. But the good thing is that we do eventually take out the Adagio there, and there you go. When we're trying to take out the Saw as well, so we take out 2, and now it's just Koshka, and we're just gonna push our lane now, because now it's 2 versus 1, so we're gonna just push the lane as quickly as we can, and we do go up there, and look at how fast the turret goes down. Wow, look at the attacks there. and there we go. Now we focus onto Koshka. We're not able to get her, unfortunately. The wolves don't get it. So as you can see, Jollybomber activates his wolves, and I think the wolves, yeah, do take out Koshka right there. Wow, what a because his CP. That's why his wolves are going to hurt so much more. Okay, so things are going well so far. 2 versus 3. We're up 1 turret, so that's really good for us. And we're just gonna push the lane, push the lane. Yep, I got the stun onto Saw right there. As you can see, he walked right into my camouflage, and we're trying to get as much damage down as possible. We do take out the Saw, and I just need to retreat a little bit here. How I wish I can just port back or something like that by now. I got 6,000 gold, guys. It was like so much money. I need to spend it. I was like, maybe this is a good time for me to suicide, because our lane is pushed. So we do want to get one more kill, maybe. Yeah, this is probably where I die, I think. Is it? Yep. Perhaps this is where I die. No, not actually. We do. As you can see, we do take out the Koshka first before I die, and now there's a lot of money to buy some stuff here. So I got 6,800 gold, and I'm just gonna straight out buy some stuff here. I'm gonna buy, let's see, attack items such as a bone saw. Yeah, do I? Yeah, I do buy a bone saw. I buy a serpent's mask right off the bat, and let's see. I think I get a reflex block or something. No, I don't need one. Okay, I already have the Aegis. Sorry. Yeah, metal jacket. So buying defense here, but actually most of the time people would suggest not buying defense in Battle Royale. I mean, buy minimal like reflex block or something like that. But the whole idea is to get more attack power and just keep pushing. For me, I don't know. Maybe I brought in the same mentality of a normal match into this game, and I was thinking, oh, I need to buy defense. That Saw is hurting so much, you know, that kind of thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So once again, they step into my active camouflage, and we're able to take, was able to do lots of damage onto the Koshka, and I go in with my ultimate onto Adagio, and once again, we're doing not bad for ourselves. Here come the wolves, so we want to go in for the fight. Unfortunately, I was not able to hit Koshka on the first hit, and there you go, an ultimate there by Adagio, and I'm being pushed against my turret here. I was like, oh, come on, quickly. I think by this time, the respawn times are slightly longer, so I'm gonna have to wait quite a bit before Jollybomber gets out here. So I'm gonna do everything I can to just hold the line. But I must say, I really like weapon power Kestrel. I might even say that if you know how to use her just slightly well enough, she can be quite OP. And I missed my ultimate again. But to be honest, her weapon power damage is so insane. Like, I've seen matches where like all they had to build was a Sorrow Blade and a bit of attack speed, not and maybe just a bit of crit, not the full Tyrant's Barnacle, but they were already doing so much damage. So if you're playing against a weapon power Kestrel, be warned, don't get too close, because that's where it hurts the most. So anyway, here we are with 3 of them just hanging around there. We need to play smart here, because we are, after all, we are down 1 hero. I mean, like, we are mismatched here. So I place my active camouflage, and then again they get stunned there. Again, we do take out the Adagio, and Koshka follows straight after, and now it's just all on Saw, who dies as well. We get the ace! This is awesome stuff. So we're like, oh yeah, we got ace. 2 versus 3, we got the ace, and then we're just gonna push, keep on pushing. I think it's quite fortunate that we are able to get Fortress, because Fortress can activate his wolves, and that becomes our 3rd hero in that sense, you know. So even though we're outnumbered, it's quite fortunate that he got a Fortress in the end. So there we go. We're pushing down 2 turrets, in fact. Look at the damage on the turrets right there, because the turrets I think now are slightly weaker than the not just because of the barrier, but I think generally the turret's health is lower than that of a normal game. So the whole idea once again is to let people be able to push. Let's see, so we're just gonna wait here in the bush. I got 7,000 gold now. I can go back and probably just I don't know what I'll get, but I already have full items. I think I forgot to infuse in the next round, you will see. So here we are waiting in the bush, just quietly waiting for them to just walk past us, and then probably we'll attack them from behind or something like that. Let's see what happens here. So from the bottom of our screen over here, we can see them walking by. We see Saw there, we see Adagio, they're all pushing. We decided to come out from our hiding, and there we go, we're going all in, trying to get the Koshka. Unfortunately, it does not go that well. Our Fortress dies there. I need to get out, and I went back into the bush, trying to go back around again. Unfortunately, saw me there, and I'm just gonna try to do my best to delay the inevitable as much as I can, but I do die. And here I get to buy some stuff again, which I don't really know what to buy now. I could get boots, I guess, but other than that, I really have a full build, and they're pushing our turrets down. I got 37 seconds. I was like, oh no. 20 seconds for Jollybomber, so it's gonna be a really big push by the enemy team. So that's how it goes. Like, if you're able to get an ace later on in the game, especially when by that time many of you guys will be fully built, you'll be able to, you know, kind of like do a full push, like a very big push of 2 or 3 turrets onto the other side. So it kind of, the whole idea of the whole game is to kind of go like this. Like, okay, you push this side, and then suddenly I come back with more items, and enemy pushes you back to the other side, bringing down a few turrets, and then you come back with more items and you push them that way. So it's like a ding-dong battle. So it's very interesting. I just realized I couldn't buy anything anymore. I went back into base, but I can't buy anything anymore. So I was like, oh, I forgot my infusions. I got 7,000 gold. I was like, oh man, I should have bought all the infusions. Here, the Koshka kind of goes AFK for a bit, so we just take her out there. And then we're just gonna focus on the other 2 right there, and I'm just going to just deal damage from afar. I see Saw just ramping up his damage there, so we need to take out Saw before he gets too strong right there. I think he has a Serpent's Mask, and that's why we had to take him out. And then just as we have to focus on Adagio, I thought a Fortress was done for. He activates his wolves to get the bonus health. And that was awesome stuff right there. Okay, now we have the ace, and we're gonna push into the base as quickly as we can. We have a huge death timer, respawn timer on the enemy side, so we are able to definitely push into the base. Let's see if we're able to finish off the game here. I think I try to ping him to take this turret as well at the same time, so as to simultaneously take down both turrets, so we can save time. And there we go, we do take on both turrets, and we're now just facing the crystal, and I believe we do finish off the game right here. So that is GG, everybody. There we go. And that was my first time playing Battle Royale. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. It was really fun. Fortunately for me and my team, even 2 versus 3, we're able to just get the win marginally, just marginally. So GG by everyone in the team. You know what? I really like the idea of Battle Royale. Kudos to Super Evil Megacorp for coming up with such an interesting game concept for a fast-paced game. that will get everybody just screaming and shouting and stuff like that, because it's so nerve-wracking when it comes down to this, just playing on the lane. And I do recommend you guys, you know, just find a group of people that you have to just play Battle Royale. It's just so fun. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Do leave me a comment and subscribe to the channel if you would like to. Thank you very much, guys. See you. Bye-bye.